So let's start a little differently today. You can go ahead and lay down. Haven't done that in a while. So I'll stay seated, but you can go ahead and lay down on your mat. And you can use a bolster under the thigh side of your knees. If you've got a bolster, you can use your cushion or your folded blanket underneath your head. And if you want some extra coziness, you can put a blanket on top. So settle into your mat and make all the little adjustments to your body so that you're in alignment, that you feel connected to the floor. Feel all the parts of your body that are in contact with the floor. Close your eyes and begin to turn your gaze inside and begin to watch your breath. And just begin by noticing the presence of breath in your body. Notice where you feel the breath in your body. Feel your body relaxing with every exhale. Feel your bones heavy, your muscles soft. Feeling safe in your surroundings and in your body. Feeling comfortable and relaxed. Relaxed on all levels of your being. Maybe the breath has become a little deeper and has made its way down to your low belly. And beginning some belly breathing, diaphragmatic breathing. So as you inhale, your diaphragm drops and pushes the low belly out. And as you exhale, the diaphragm lifts, making space for the belly. And inhaling, the belly rises. Exhaling, the belly softens. Relaxing the space between your eyebrows. Relaxing the skin on your forehead. And let there be space between the biting surfaces of your teeth, jaw slack. And feeling your body like a wave. So as you inhale, the wave rises and crests. And as you exhale, the wave falls. And feeling that fluidity rise and fall, the movement of your breath, the vitality of your breath. And we'll take 3 deep inhalations and exhalations. So exhale any residual air out of your lungs. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Little pause at the top. Exhale it all through the mouth, landing in the space that you're in. Inhale through the nose. Hold at the top. Release through the mouth. landing on the floor on your mat. Inhale deeply. Hold and let it go with a sigh. Landing in your body. Feeling present in your body and connecting to your body through witnessing sensation. Feeling your body, connecting to your feeling body. And notice what's there. Listening to the language of your body. Trusting your body. Trusting your practice. And trusting yourself. Start to bring a little bit of movement back into your body. Bend your knees, place your feet on your bolster if you're using one, push the bolster away from you. And give yourself a long stretch. Reach your arms above your head, reach through the heels. Stretch your body long. And then hug your knees in towards your chest, interlacing the fingers around the front of the shins. And just give your low back a little massage, rock from side to side. Make some circles one way and circles the other way. Roll over to your right side and slowly press up into a seated position. So our first pose will be butterfly. So if you need some height to sit up on, find a cushion or a blanket to sit up on if you know that you have, if your hips are a little tighter or feeling tight today. And bring the feet in front of you, soles of the feet together, and have a nice long diamond shape in your legs. So the closer your feet are to your body, the more of a stretch you'll get in your groin through the inner thighs. So if you're looking for that kind of stretch, by all means, you can bring your feet a little closer, but if you have them further away, you'll get a nice balance of a stretch through the inner thighs, the outer thighs, maybe even the hamstrings, and your low back. So set yourself up and have your blocks handy so that you have something to rest your head on. You can also use your bolster underneath your legs to support the knees if you like. So sit up nice and tall, make sure you're sitting right on top of your sitting bones. Inhale and exhale, round the spine. So get nice and round from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Hands can rest on the feet, or you can let your hands rest in front of the feet, palms facing up. The head can hang in space, or you can slide something underneath your head to give yourself a little more support. So it's just a matter of preference. Settle into the pose. And then notice where you feel the pull in your body. So for me, I feel it in my low back on both sides. I feel it through my hip flexors, my outer hips. Just noticing where you feel it in your body. Relax the shoulders. Relax your arms and your hands, your fingers. Relax the muscles in your back. Relax the muscles around your hips, the muscles in your legs, and relax your feet. Let all the muscles in your face be relaxed. Feeling a softness. Feel your breath in your body. Staying connected to body and noticing whenever tension starts to creep back in, consciously relaxing. If you're using a block, maybe consider lowering it a level. Or you can consider taking the block all the way out. Softening the shoulders away from the ears. Relax your neck. Take 3 more breaths. Turn the palms to face down and start to push the floor away from you, walking the hands slowly back in. And uncurl the spine. Roll your shoulders back a few times. And close the knees, release the legs. Okay, and just lay down for a moment and feel the rebound of the pose. So just relax on your back and notice where you feel any new sensation. Relax the whole body and just relish this moment of rest in between postures. Bend your knees, roll over to one side, and press yourself back up into a seated position. Okay. So we'll come into shoelace. So some of you will need to sit up on a block or a cushion. So if you know you've got tight hips, come up onto your block, maybe even 2 blocks, and bring the left foot in. So I'm doing the opposite to you. So left foot comes in and the left knee comes to the center line of your mat. Step the right leg over and walk the foot away from the body. So if this is not possible in your body right now, come into just a cross-legged position. So if that is enough of a hip opener for you, just stay in a cross-legged position. Otherwise, come into shoelace. Make sure your sitting bones are planted and grounded into your mat. And we'll start with a lateral bend. So reaching through the right fingertips. Again, I'm doing the opposite to you. So reach through the right, sweep the left arm up, and get a nice stretch through your left side body. If your neck needs support, just use the hand behind the head and support the head here. And breathe. Focusing on the sensations in your body and where you feel the stretch, the pull, the lengthening. And you can release your arm and come all the way back up. And let's take a twist. So your left hand comes to your right knee and your right hand comes behind you. Inhale to create length in the spine. Exhale, twist to look over your right shoulder. Feel the breath in your belly. Relax your face. And slowly unwind, come back to the front, and we'll fold forward for the last couple minutes. So walk the fingers forward, hands forward, and rest your chest on your thigh. And you can use a block or 2 to rest your forehead on, or not. You can just let the head hang in space. Breathing into your outer hips. Focusing on your breath as it flows in and out through your nostrils. Take 2 more breaths. Walk the hands back in towards your body. Lean into the left hand, release your top leg, and release your legs. Give your knees a little pump. And a little rock from side to side. Windshield wiper legs. So just in your own time, moving your knees from side to side. Take a little break in between sides. Okay, so let's do the other side. Left leg on top. So right leg comes in, left leg crosses over, and snuggle the knees together as much as you can, keeping the sit bones firmly planted. And if they're not, just use a block or a cushion, and know that it could be different on this side. So again, we'll start with our lateral bend. So reach through the left fingertips, reach, 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 and then let the right arm sweep over top. And just guiding the left elbow towards the floor. Focus is on your breath. Slowly release, bringing the hand back up, and we'll come into a twist. So right hand comes to your left knee. Left fingertips come behind you to the base of your spine. Inhale, great length. Exhale, twist to look over your left shoulder. Relax your legs. Relax your face. And breathe. And we'll slowly start to unwind. In the last couple minutes, we'll fold forward. So walking the hands forward, resting the chest on your thigh, and relax here. Make sure your sitting bones don't pop off the floor. Keep them grounded. If that means pressing into the hands to keep your hips on the floor, do that. And just relax the head and the neck. Take 2 more breaths. Press your hands into the floor and slowly start to come on back up. And lean into your right hand, release your left leg, and release the knees, lean back onto your hands, give your knees a little pump. And then we'll windshield wiper the legs from side to side. Easing out the hip joints, bringing some the opposite rotation into the hip joint. Okay, so let's take half butterfly. So let's start on with the left leg straight and the right leg bent. So just bring the sole of the right foot into the inner thigh of the left leg. Get your props that you need, a bolster or blocks. And if your knee is up off the floor, use a block under the knee to support the bone so the muscles can soften. Sit right up on your sitting bones. If you're not, slide a cushion underneath your hips. Inhale, exhale, round the spine, walk the hands forward and get round. And slide a block under your head. And feeling a nice stretch through the right QL, the quadratus lumborum, your lower back, and through your left hamstrings. Relax between the shoulder blades. Let your head hang heavy on your block or in space if you're not using a block. Then relax both your legs. Let the left foot just roll out to the side if that's where it naturally wants to fall. Maybe consider lowering your block a level. If you go too low, just come back up. Relax your face and your jaw. And everything slump and melt down towards your mat. Making any adjustments for the last 30 seconds of the pose, maybe walking your hands a little further forward. And we'll turn the palms to face down and slowly start to walk the hands back in. Keep walking the hands behind you. And just lean back on your hands, relax for a moment. Release the leg. Give your knee a little pump and relax. Shift your hips from side to side if that feels good. And let's do the other side. So right leg stays straight. Bend the left knee and bring the left knee out to the side. Left foot comes to the inner right thigh. And support the left knee if it's not on the floor. Take an inhale. Exhale, start to round the spine, walking the hands forward. Maybe starting with a block. You can always take it out later. Notice how this side feels compared to your other side. Feeling the pull in your right hamstrings, your left QL. Relaxing the right leg, let the foot flop out to the side. Relax your face. Relax your neck. Relax the shoulders, the arms, your hands. And let everything melt and let go. And focusing on releasing tension from the body. But maybe following just one part in your body and noticing the descent into relaxation and letting go of tension. Option to reduce the height of your block if you like. We'll take 2 more breaths. Turn the palms to face down. Press the hands into the floor and walk your hands back in, pushing the floor away from you as you come up. And walk the hands behind you and release your left leg. Give your knee a little pump and take a moment here and just relax. Make any movements that feel good. You can rotate your ankles if they feel a little stiff. Mine do because I've started running for the first time in, I don't know, 20 years. So my ankles are feeling a little stiff. Rock your hips from side to side. Okay, and you can bend your knees and move a block over to your right side. And we'll come into deer. So your right leg is forward and your left leg is back. So you're opposite to me. It doesn't matter if you do the same leg as me, because we're going to do the other side. So right leg forward in a 90-degree angle and left leg back in a 90-degree angle as well. So you've got 2 90-degree angles in your legs. And for some of you may not feel this very much because your hips are open, but we're going to do this anyways, probably just for a couple of minutes. So fold forward over your right leg. If needed and you really don't feel anything in your right hip, you can always straighten the leg and come into swan. But we'll not be here for too long. You can make a pillow with your hands or rest your head on a block. Breathing deeply and evenly. Relax the shoulders. Relax the face, the jaw. Relax both your legs. Start to press into the floor and come up about halfway and start to walk your hands to the right. So again, remember I'm doing the opposite to you. So you're walking your hands to the right. And finding a twist through your spine. And you'll probably feel this through your outer hip as well. And option to come down onto your forearms. You can use a block under your head if that is helpful. So again, we won't be here for too long, just 2 minutes. And if you don't feel this enough, just keep walking the hands and the arms towards the back of your mat, and that will increase sensation. Relax your glutes, relax your legs. Take 2 more breaths. And start to come back up onto your hands and carefully come back to center. And we'll do that on the other side. So we'll swap legs. Left leg comes forward, right leg comes back into your 2 90-degree angles. And go ahead and fold forward over your left thigh, making a pillow with your hands to rest your forehead or use a block. And again, you can come into swan by straightening your right leg if you don't feel this enough through the left glute, the left hip. Relax your shoulders, relax your arms, and feel the breath in your belly. And slowly start to come back up. Walk the hands over to the left. Maybe feeling a stretch through the hip flexors, through your waist. And you can stay propped up on your fingertips, or you can make your way down onto your forearms. 3 more breaths. And slowly start to unwind, coming back to center. Release your back leg, and let's just actually come onto your belly, and we'll rest on our belly. So make a pillow with your hands, rest your forehead on your hands, and take a moment here to rest. Okay, so let's come on up to Sphinx pose. Come up onto your forearms and let your feet be hip distance apart, elbows shoulder distance apart, and press the floor away from you with your forearms. Lift the heart up between the shoulder blades, and then relax the legs, relax the glutes, relax the belly, and feel that nice compression. A little compression in the low back is okay. It brings lots of nourishment to the discs between your bones. And keeping your awareness at your lumbar spine, making sure you're not slumping between the shoulder blades. And your neck and your head, you can choose wherever you want to look. You can look straight ahead, and anywhere between looking ahead and tucking your chin in towards your chest, stretching the neck, stretching the upper back. And if you prefer to do Sphinx on your back, you can lay on your back and put a block underneath your sacrum. And it's a passive back bend if, for whatever reason, Sphinx doesn't work in your body today. And we'll be here for another couple minutes, so you can stay in Sphinx or you can come a little deeper, either by separating the knees, bending the knees and joining the big toes, or you can come into seal, separating the hands and lifting the elbows off the floor. Keep the low body relaxed, legs and glutes relaxed. And breathe. few more breaths. And release. Carefully, slowly release the elbows or the shins if they're up. And make your way down. Rest your forehead on your hands and relax. Give your hips a little movement from side to side. Slide one knee up along the floor and look towards that knee. And then bring your legs back. And we'll press back into child's pose. And release the spine. So just take your time coming into child's pose. The knees can be slightly apart if you prefer. And bring the forehead to the floor or to a block if you need it. And let the arms rest alongside the body. Let the shoulders drape around the outer edges of your thighs. Rest on the top of your forehead so that the back of your neck doesn't sink. Feel the release through your spine. Breathe into your back body. Rock your head from side to side and give your forehead a little massage. Bringing some soothing to your whole being. And then bring the hands under the heads of the shoulders. Push the floor away from you. Tuck the chin into the chest. Slowly unwind. Come all the way up. Big inhale through the nose. Big exhale through the mouth. And again, inhale. And release. So we'll close with a twist. So come down onto your back and find any props that you need to support your legs. You don't have to use props. Just maybe have one handy in case you need it. So just take a couple of breaths on your back and relax. Okay, so our last pose before Shavasana. Bend the knees, place the feet flat on the floor, and lift the hips, shift them over to the right. And then allow the knees to come over to the left, reaching through the left or right fingertips, keeping the right shoulder on the floor. You can use your left hand to guide the knees towards the floor. You can scissor the knees apart to add a little more of a twist. That you can do that now or later or not at all. Just listen to your body and see what feels appropriate. And close your eyes. Maybe look towards your right fingertips to complete the twist, but you don't have to. You can look straight towards the sky. And then focus on softening the body. Relax your legs. Relax the feet. So no holding on anywhere. Let go and soften. Relax your face. Relax your heart space. Relax your belly. And relax your inner thighs. On your next inhale, slowly start to guide the knees back to center. Release the feet to the floor, bring the hips back to center, and stretch your body long. Reach through the heels, reach through the fingertips. Big inhale through the nose. And exhale, let it all go. Take a moment to pause between sides. And we'll do the other side. Bend the knees, lift the hips, slide them to the left. And then your knees come over, your legs come over to the right. Bring your arms into a T shape. And if this is enough of a twist, stay here. If now or later you're looking for more, you can guide the knees towards the floor with your right hand. And you can also create more of a twist by making space for the top leg, moving the right knee down in space and the left knee up. You can find somewhere in between. So just find your most effective twist. Get comfortable and relax. Relax your inner thighs. Feeling a squeezing action through the belly. Relax your jaw and all the muscles in your face. On your next inhale, we'll start to transition back to center. Bring your hips back to center. Stretch the body long again. Hug your knees in towards your chest and rock from side to side. Circle the knees one way a few times. Releasing your low back, and circle the knees the other way. And go ahead and release into Shavasana. Use whatever props you like to use. A bolster under the thighs, a cushion under your head, a blanket for your body. Or you can just lay flat on your back. Slide the shoulders down away from the ears and in shoulder blades in towards the spine. Anchoring the heads of the shoulders down into your mat. Let the feet and the knees flop away from each other. Relax the palms of the hands, the soles of your feet. Allow your lips to part slightly and let the tongue rest in the bottom of your mouth. Let your jaw be slack. Take the next few minutes to let the effects of your practice be absorbed and integrated into your body. Let your breath be shallow and relax your whole body completely. Let your next inhalation be an awakening breath. Begin to deepen your breath, waking up slowly. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Rock your head gently from side to side. And rotate your wrists and your ankles a few times in each direction. Reach the arms above the head, one last long stretch. And exhale, bend the knees, roll over onto your right side. Use your arm as a pillow. And slowly start to make your way up into a comfortable seated position. Grab something to sit up on, a block or a cushion. And nestle your sitting bones down into the floor or into your prop. Rest the hands on your legs. Close your eyes. And we'll take a moment to be with our breath and with our body, feeling that connection to ourselves, connection to each other, and connection to everything around us, feeling interconnected to everything around us, but especially to ourselves, to our hearts. And we'll rub the hands together briskly, warming the hands, creating some heat between your palms. Cup your palms over your eyes. And release the hands to your heart. Lift your heart. Bow your head to your heart. Thank you, everyone, for joining me this evening. May there be peace in your thoughts, peace in your words, and peace in your heart. Namaste.